So here we are camping at, where are we camping at? Ludlow House?
Ludlam.
Ludlam House. What forest are we in? We're the, not the
I don't know.
Umpqua?
Uh-uh.
No. What river is that? The
Windchuck.
Windchuck River. We're over on the coast, but we're about 7.5 miles up in the mountains from the coast. This is our campfire. That's our tent. We're sleeping in the car. We've got it all fixed up. Car camping. So we're just on a quick weekend trip. So we're bringing food because we're going to go out to eat. But this is the campsite. Here, I'll show you an empty spot. It's $10 a night, but it's $5 a night for us because we have senior passes. So all of the campsites are surrounded by trees. It's a beautiful spot. The only thing is there's a little bit of mosquitoes. They're out in the morning and at dusk. Oh, and the campground host, really nice guy, I asked him if they sold firewood. And he said, but he has some firewood he could give us because the Forest Service cut down some stuff. And so he brought us a wheelbarrow of, we'd normally put a tent right here if we're tent camping, but it's just a short weekend, so we just sleep out in the car. Made a platform bed in there, but it's called Ludlow House. I don't exactly know why, but they do rent this house over here for $60 a night. It's empty right now, but that's the house, and it is for rent. Ludlam House. I'll walk over there. My battery's gonna die, and I couldn't find my charger. And the Windchuck River is just over to my right over here. So he was cutting down some of that trail down there. There's a day use area here too. So there's no guest here today. That's the water source. And there's one over around the campground where you could get your water. You have to pump it. Pit toilets, but they're really, really super clean. It looks like a solar panel. So this is the grounds. That thing over there is for disposing of like dishwater and stuff like that. So I don't know, there's a picnic table. So I guess this house would be great for large parties. If we could see inside. Can't see anything. It's pretty bare. Might have some things in there you could use. It's probably locked. Yeah. There's stairs and chairs and a fireplace and a table and trails. Well, there's the river down there. Handicap accessible. So the bedrooms are upstairs. Don't know what they are. They probably have beds, cot kind of stuff. think this path leads down to the river. It's really, really low. But I don't think it's much of a river anyway. But blackberries. Ooh, look at these blackberries. Oh my goodness. Come August, September, you have a little feast out here. Oh, here's a path. It's actually paved. So this is all wheelchair accessible. I imagine at some point the salmon ran up this river, up and down the river, go up the river, up the creeks to spawn, and then down into the ocean. Oh, that must be a creek, and there's the river there. Or it's just a fork. Maybe this is a swimming hole area. So we came over to the coast to this weekend to get out of the heat. It's going to be like 110 or some 100, over 100 in Ashland. And when we got over to the coast, the first campground we went to, they were full. It was so foggy and cold. And then we saw this going up 101. It said it had a camping sign and an arrow pointing this way, so we drove up to see what it was, and it was this beautiful campsite. And if it gets hot, this is perfect for swimming. Don't know how cold the water is, but since it's a river, it's certainly not as cold as the ocean. Oh, this would just be gorgeous on a hot, hot day. But it doesn't get that hot over on the coast to take a dip. So nice. Oh, look, there's more rock walkway there. So I was just curious why that family built a house here. I guess I'll have to read on the history of the Ludlam house. Okay. That's it for now.